my sister Janet got engaged.
You're next. Coming your way, baby. Batter up.
And everyone started talking about marriage.
How long have you and Abby been together?
8 years.
I don't remember it being so long. That's ridiculous.
And that night,
Abby!
I started walking in my sleep.
This is
A famous NPR host using Facebook and Twitter to help bring that unusual comedy to the movie screens. Our entertainment reporter Rachel Dodes is right here beside me. That's Sleepwalk With Me, right?
Yes, Sleepwalk With Me.
Comedy. Tell us about an unusual cast of characters behind the scenes getting this film to the screens. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, the director and co-screenwriter and star of the film is a guy named Mike Birbiglia, and he read a story at the Moth, which is, you know, that literary society, and Ira Glass heard it. He's the host of the well-known public radio program, This American Life.
Yep.
And so he had Mike Birbiglia, you know, read the story on the program, or played the recording of the story on This American Life, and developed a relationship with him, and, you know, they worked on several segments together, and then he became a producer of this independent movie. Ira Glass did, yeah.
And he used a lot of social media tools to help give it some legs. But let's very quickly give us the summary of this. It's a kind of strange comedy about sleepwalking.
Yeah, Mike Birbiglia, and the character he plays in the movie is a guy named Matt Pandamiglio, so he's loosely based on himself. He suffers from a rare condition called REM, sleep behavior disorder, which is basically sleepwalking. So you act out your dreams. And the story that he told at the Moth was about, and a story that appears in the movie is that he sort of threw himself through a closed window at a hotel on the second story.
While he was asleep.
While he was asleep, dreaming that, like, there was a cruise missile directed at him and he was running to escape it. And so it's a very funny story,
right.
And it required 33 stitches in real life, and, you know, he's lucky to be alive.
And so bringing this to the screen, I mean, it started very small, but they were using social media. They used YouTube. I think we have a clip for a promo they did on YouTube. Let's take a look at that if we can.
We'll be taking your tickets. Up the stairs to the left, theater 2.
We'll be selling concessions.
There's your popcorn.
We'll be cleaning the bathrooms.
No, I'm telling you, I love you.
Hey, when's your turn?
Soon!
We think maybe even some celebrities are going to come out.
It's Tim Robbins.
Ira Glass, the longtime host of This American Life, he used the Facebook page of This American Life to really help drive this film. How did he do that?
Yeah, in many ways. Well, like from the very beginning, they used social media to get This American Life fans, which have, you know, pretty highbrow tastes, to come and look at early cuts of the film and tell them what was wrong with it. They hated a lot of things, and they changed some stuff. And then what they did was to market it, they leveraged the show. You know, they put pictures of the film, promos all over the Facebook page. They got the fans to request it in local movie theaters, because this is a day-and-date release. It's going to be on VOD on the same day that it comes out in theaters, so it's only supposed to be in like 30-something movie theaters. But because of the campaign and the fan support, it's booked in 101 theaters now. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
You say, I'm always curious about this, you say they got all this input from the fans early on, and then they changed some things. It's always difficult to change things. I'm curious what types of things they change. Like when fans give feedback, like what were they saying that they didn't like?
Yeah, well, there was a thing that really, this was adapted from a one-man show that Mike did, and so there was a thing in the movie where he would turn to the audience and talk while there was a scene going on, and sort of say, like
directly to the audience.
to the camera,
disconcerting.
which sort of created you know, it made it unbelievable, and sort of trivialized the action that was happening at that moment. So what they did was they cut all of those beautifully shot scenes and added several shooting days, and added some material, including shots of him driving around in a car and talking to the audience from a point in the future, so that it sort of, you know, Ira said time plus comedy equals distance.
Well, and they had to spend money to do that. But, you know, in this day and age, you can use social media to sort of tweak it to exactly what people want. More on that in the Friday Journal section tomorrow. Rachel Dodes, thanks so much for being with us.